Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratus to the movies. This week we saw Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, and Jenna Ortega. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that sucked.
Oh my goodness.
What did we see, Tina?
Well, we saw Beetlejuice... Yikes. We saw Beetlejuice. Did you want to do your first little listener email?
No, we'll do that at the end.
Oh.
Let's dive in while it's fresh.
Whew. Okay, Beetlejuice. We saw this because you wanted to.
Well, but in my defense, the original of 30, 40 years ago is phenomenal. It's a great campy...
Oh, you have rewatched it.
I
so
have
you
watched it
do.
recently. It was just a light, fun, quirky comedy. This...
Is Catherine O'Hara in the original?
Catherine O'Hara's in the original. Gina Davis is in the original. Alec Baldwin is in the original.
Oh, we don't need him.
Michael Keaton's in the original.
I knew that.
Winona Ryder obviously is in the original. So only Winona Ryder and Maureen O'Hara and Michael Keaton.
Catherine O'Hara. Who's
sorry.
Maureen?
That's going back to like the 40s. Sorry.
Oh, my.
We're in this one. But,
Well, I mean...
all right, you have not seen the original.
No.
I don't know why you haven't seen
And
the original.
I think I'd like to keep it that way based
I
off
think
of
now
how
you
this
need to go
went.
see it. But anyways, what was your impression of Beetlejuice, because that would be Beetlejuice 2.
I did not enjoy my time. And I thought it was just because I knew nothing. This was very much felt like a sequel that you had to know who all these people were.
Nope.
Is Monica Bellucci in the first one?
Nope.
Oh, so that was all new?
That was all new construct. So basically Beetlejuice has a previous lover, wife who is a soul sucker.
Yeah.
And came from the dead. Well, I guess he chopped her up, put her in a bunch of boxes in the afterlife, and then she came back together to go suck the soul out of Beetlejuice. It doesn't matter. It was not campy. It wasn't fun.
Okay, so here's my one of my main lingering questions that I was left with. Is the plot of Beetlejuice one that he's in love with teenage Winona Ryder?
Yeah, I mean, that was part of it. When you put it like that, it sounds a lot creepier.
It's so creepy.
But I mean, the age difference is not that much.
I don't care. It's creepy. Because
Well, I mean,
he is like
he is a demon.
I don't care. You could be if you're the same age demon and you're in love with whatever. I don't care. But it's creepy. It's creepy that he's been in love with her for all of this time. And to be obsessed with her as a teenager. So much so that he wants to marry her. That is crazy. I don't want to watch the original.
Well, that really is not a plot point in the original. I mean, it's sort of there because he's just...
Isn't that the whole point of what she was saying?
I mean, that's part of the story. But the story is about Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, who are a recently dead couple, sweet couple, and they're haunting the house. They're the ones entering into the world of the dead. And
For sure.
They don't even come back for this movie at all. And the guy that was the husband,
the dead guy in this one,
the dead husband guy
in this one,
who is Maureen O'Hara,
Catherine
O'Hara's husband.
Yeah.
Right. In the movie, I don't know if he's alive or dead now, but he had a serious problem in life. I don't remember.
Yeah, child pornography.
That was it. I knew it was something serious, but I couldn't remember what it was. I didn't know you knew the actor.
I read a Letterboxd review.
Well, I feel like they gave him too much screen time, even though he's never there.
It's not him.
Well, he's not there. I realize he died, right?
No, I think he's alive.
Maybe he's still alive. But regardless, but they sure used a lot of his likeness throughout the whole movie.
His lower half?
Yes, but no, his face on the tombstone.
Oh.
And pictures, just the whole, I don't know, couldn't he have died like 40 years ago and we didn't have to deal with him?
They were, aside from, aside from my inherent issues with this whole thing of a grown man being obsessed with a teenager, and that is the plot of these movies, it seems.
It's not the plot
That
of these
is
movies.
the plot.
No, I'm not giving you that.
I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to be proven correct. Because
Okay.
he was obsessed with her.
But he's an obsessed demon.
I don't care. He doesn't need to be obsessed with her.
She
Especially
was
as
probably
a
like
teenager.
17 or 18.
And how old was he?
25.
And that's fine to you.
No.
Thank you so much.
But Michael Keaton in the original was so funny. I mean, there was laughs in the original. There were none in this one.
You chuckled a few times.
Oh, the reverse mortgage joke.
Yeah,
but that had
did.
nothing to do with Beetlejuice at all. That was kind of cute.
For sure. Really.
And there were a million callbacks to the original movie, but none of them fun. They just weren't. It's like they tried to make this almost serious.
I didn't think it was serious.
Okay, but it can't be fun, goofy.
I think it was trying to be.
No. You see the original, you'll know. The
I
original,
don't want to see the original.
You already just said you're going to see it.
No, because then you proved me that I was right, that it was creepy inherently.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
No, I don't think this is my journey, but thank you for the opportunity. No.
You're a bad critic.
I'm fine with that in this regard. I don't feel the need to see it. I am interested though, because I have heard a lot of people who are fans of the original greatly enjoyed this one.
No way.
Yes.
Oh.
People are saying it's a lot of fun and that it's like what the good sequel or like a good reboot or something should be.
Word.
Somebody even said that this is what Twisters should have been.
What?
And I was like, well, I feel the opposite. Having now seen both. Twisters.
No, I don't know. You can't trust critics. Movie critics don't know anything.
You're becoming one, so I don't know. You can't really be using that for that much longer.
This was such not like the original movie. I keep saying that over and over because I don't think I have anything else to say. I mean, visually, they did a great thing.
Okay.
It was beautifully put together, and I like some of Tim Burton's sort of old stop motion animation effects. Those were cool.
I thought that was an odd thing to do, but did they do that in the original?
I'm like the sand creature.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I know you're talking about the flashback sequence of how the guy dies in the airplane.
Yeah, I'm not
no,
talking
that
about
was
the
not in
worm
the original
from
one.
Dune.
And Bob.
I like Bob.
Bob was great.
Bob looked like Frankie, my dog.
So Bob is a shrunken head guy on a big body, and that's from the original. And the waiting room was from the original. I don't know why Danny DeVito was in this one, other than he just...
Maybe Danny DeVito just wanted to.
If he was in the original, I have no memory of him, but he would have been very young.
I feel like Danny DeVito's been that age for the entirety of his life.
That is... That's mean, I think.
I don't think so. I think that's like, he just has been that age. Like, he was that age in Hercules, even though you don't even see him.
Okay, but you don't know him in Taxi. That was his breakout role, TV show.
No, I did not see Taxi.
It was a good show.
Okay.
Anyways.
So you didn't like it?
I didn't like it at all. You're not going to be surprised when we get to the ratings.
No, but it's kind of sad because you were very excited about this movie.
I was very excited about it because the first one, I was probably, I don't know, 18, 20-ish, somewhere around
And it would have
that.
been creepy if a 25-year-old was obsessed with you.
Let's move on past that.
I can't. That's like a huge part of the movie. And it was like the whole point of it. He had a framed photo of teenage her on his desk. And was obsessed with her.
So I blame the writers. Hey, there's our dear friends over here again.
Okay.
Hi, dear.
You blame the writers.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone decided to come back with this take, but you said other people like it.
A lot of people really, really like it and think that it's
Is there anything you liked in it?
I think Jenna Ortega is like a really great young actor.
Yeah, where's she from?
You saw her in Scream.
In what?
Scream.
Scream.
You didn't like Scream.
Oh, that's one of those
Slasher
with
the ghost face.
Yeah.
Remember people kept being stabbed?
I think I remember liking her.
Yes, she's very good. She
was good.
Yeah.
But not much to go with here.
No, she didn't have a ton to work with. I guess that her boyfriend was trash from a mile away.
Oh, who was that guy?
I don't know. He didn't look familiar to me.
He looks like I know I got the name wrong. Bagley? The guy from...
Penn Badgley.
That's it.
No, absolutely not.
I don't know how you figured out that's who I'm talking about.
Your, like, specific knowledge of teen actors is from 2008, and it's Gossip Girl.
It's Gossip Girl, yes. But he has a lot of the same characteristics of that guy.
No, he just has brown hair and is kind of mopey.
No.
Yeah, he's not Penn Badgley at all.
I think he could have been Badgley's kid.
Okay, well,
The ages
unfortunately,
don't work out, but...
Penn was not present in this film. I thought she was good. Catherine O'Hara just made me really want to rewatch Schitt's Creek.
And Catherine O'Hara in the original was good. You need to watch the original.
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not.
I think we're going to have to... If you're forcing me to see movies, I have to force you to see movies. No, this was a I guess it wasn't a blockbuster. Is it doing well?
I think it did decent. Another thing that I really liked, I liked all of the makeup work.
Yes.
I loved that. It reminded me a lot of Pushing Daisies.
Yes.
And I loved the makeup in Pushing Daisies.
No, technically, wonderful job. It just not stylistically, not emotionally like the original at all.
No, because every problem was solved almost immediately of it coming up. Like the boy Jenna Ortega's soul being taken away. There was never really any tension for it because he has to go get the paper stamped, and then we don't follow him. And we barely follow her, but she gets on a sidetrack to something else. She has time to sit down with a cup of coffee instead of like tracking down her soul, which it just never really felt like any of the stakes were high. And then like Beetlejuice's ex-wife shows up and then she's immediately taken care of. Like it just never...
Right, it's like the writers in the room were like, okay, we need something to transition from here to here. We need something to pull us out of here. But they didn't really put any depth into any of it.
Yeah, it didn't really feel emotional for me. So, I did not have a blast.
No. So, should we just move on?
I mean, we can. You have nothing else to say?
I really have very little to say because other than my disappointment in what it ended up being, I was so looking forward to this.
You really were. It is quite sad for you.
It is quite sad.
And you were. Every time the trailer came on, you watched it.
Yeah, again, the original was so much fun.
Okay, but you didn't rewatch the original until like last week, and you certainly didn't remember.
I remembered it long ago, really fun, and then I watched it a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, and enjoyed the heck out of it again.
Okay, well.
So, all right, what would you like to use? Oh, you got nothing, do you?
Taco the dog.
When
Taco the dog was on the...
No.
Nothing.
Bob's. How about Bob's?
I'll take Bob.
How many Bobs would you give it? I'm giving it a half a Bob.
Woo! Yeah, I guess I'll give it that.
Okay. So, moving on to the next order of business.
Can I turn the light on?
Yes.
How? You have a space car.
I have a space car. We finally got an email. That means there's somebody out there listening that's not related to us.
By blood.
Which is exciting.
It's thrilling. It's so thrilling.
So there's somebody else on this ride with us, Tina.
Who?
I don't know. What's his name?
Oh. Well, we don't know their pronouns.
Or her name, or their name.
Thank you. Jarrett. Hi, Jarrett.
Jarrett or Jared?
Jarrett.
Jarrett.
With a T. I'm not going to read the whole email because that feels... We don't want to out their business, you know. They loved Furiosa and they want to listen to other episodes once they see the movies. They are very spoiler averse, which...
we are very spoiler pro.
Well, it's hard not to be when it's specifically after the movie, you know?
Well, I recommend listening to the ones you absolutely don't want to go watch. Like Beetlejuice. Fair enough.
Okay. But
and save the ones that you do want to watch and then listen to us afterward. But definitely listen to the ones that, like, I'm not going to go see that at all.
There you go. And then maybe you'll be inspired to see it. Okay. Jared said that they love... Deadpool and Wolverine was made specifically for them. And they have some notes because we got some things wrong.
Well, I think we were winging a lot of that, weren't we?
I certainly was.
We definitely didn't know much about the lore of the whole X-Men Marvel universe.
Yes. So Gambit is a real person. I said that Gambit was a real person.
Oh, is
and
it?
you said absolutely not.
Chatham? Chatham Tatum? I can't get his name right. What's his name?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Yes, and he has genuinely been trying to produce a solo Gambit film for years.
That
I did say
when you were
that.
coming home, but
and then
weren't sure.
you said no.
It just didn't seem possible at all. Feasible. But
superheroes have like the weirdest things. Like they all have the weirdest like
origin stories, yes.
Yeah, but they're like some Z-list, whatever.
There's a lot of comic books you made. Anyways.
Deadpool in the film can move his eyes and make expressions while wearing the mask. I don't remember critiquing that, but I'm sure that I did.
You said they couldn't. I said the eyes were moving. I think I said it. Or you said that. One of us said it. So he's agreeing with us. They.
You got to use they because we don't know their pronouns, Dad. You have to be accessible. Emma Corrin.
So wait, in the future, if you write us emails, please give us your pronouns.
Or you say they.
Your mother's a copy editor. We can't use they.
She'll turn this episode off.
Exactly.
Emma Corrin, who uses they, them pronouns, though, plays Cassandra Nova, who is Professor X's twin, not Magneto's. I do remember knowing that was wrong.
It was whose twin?
The bald one?
Yeah.
The bald
She was playing.
They
were playing whose twin?
Professor X's twin, not Magneto's.
Professor.
So Magneto, Magneto's the one with the helmet. No, Magneto has the helmet.
But isn't Professor X
in the
Patrick
chair.
Stewart?
In the chair. Yeah, we didn't say that. We got the name wrong.
No, Magneto is not in a chair. Patrick Stewart's in a chair.
That's what I just said. Magneto has the helmet. Patrick Stewart's in the chair.
Okay, so who did we say they were?
Magneto. But I think that's because neither of us knew Professor X's name.
Well, I would have just called him Picard. I mean, that would have been good enough.
Well, we didn't. And I wouldn't have called him Picard. So, Oh. Well, here we go. We're wrong again. Magneto is played by Ian McKellen, not Patrick Stewart.
Oh, so we called him Magneto?
No.
We called Patrick Stewart Magneto?
I'll be honest.
We're going to have to go back and listen to our own episode and come back with a reply.
Shan't. You can do that.
Okay.
But, so, Magneto... Is Patrick Stewart Professor X?
Sure.
Magneto is Ian McKellen.
Yes.
So Patrick Stewart
must be Professor X, which I guess they named the X-Men after.
Yes, I knew that because it's Charles Xavier's school for
Xavier X-Men. There you go.
We cracked it.
Things we're learning.
I will immediately forget it by the time that there's another superhero movie. And then they said, hope this helps and you have a great time this week at the movies. We didn't, but thank you.
Week's not over, Tina.
That's true. We are seeing The Substance in 2 days. Jarrett did message me because we may not know them by blood, but we know them elsewhere.
Oh, no.
About The Substance.
Wait a minute. So you know Jared?
Jarrett. They messaged me about my review of The Substance from TIFF.
Oh, okay.
Because they're very excited about The Substance.
Well, I don't want to know anything else more about it. We'll just leave it there. We'll go on. We're seeing that in another day or two.
2 days. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see it again. Okay, well, I mean, thank you for the email. If you too would like to correct us, I'm sure we are incorrect many times.
But hopefully entertaining.
There you go. moviesatmydadpod@gmail.com. Final thoughts in the home stretch? You want to see a Beetlejuice?
No, I guess the lesson to learn here is you can't go home again.
Okay, but you can, like Twisters.
Twisters was great, so I guess you can go home again with the right director. And script.
There you go. Okay, my last complaint. How quickly in a row do you have to say Beetlejuice for Beetlejuice to appear 3 times? You know?
I think it's relatively short because
they were very concerned about it.
Yes. There's not a hard, fast rules here. It is the afterlife.
You would think that there would be hard and fast rules in the afterlife.
Well, I just wish Michael Keaton had a better role to play. Because I still think he's great as Beetlejuice. Maybe we can do a Beetlejuice musical.
They already have made one. It's been on Broadway.
With Michael Keaton?
No, I don't think Michael Keaton. Why do you... Can he sing?
I have no idea. I like Michael Keaton. All right, we're done. Good night, Tina.
Good night. That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes online at movieswithmydad.com. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Twitter at Captain Ameripug or Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at our local Home Depot. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.